I made 5 batches of dough yesterday. I did a triple batch of just plain sourdough, a double batch of jalapeno cheddar, and I still have a friend who wanted a roasted garlic and cheddar loaf. My kids love that too. So I'm just gonna do a triple because I'll end up doing something for like my mailman. So this was not Persephone. I just fed her this morning. I don't know if I've posted that yet. And I kind of overdid it, so she is borrowing Eloise's jar, but that's how much she's grown. She's only been fed well, I guess this was the second time since I brought her back to life. So we're gonna go in with 375 grams of her. I'm glad that I used that other jar to feed her. That way I had plenty of starter. I still need to do focaccia. We're trying to get out of the house here to go to my parents for dinner, and I'm sure you guys know how it is when you have kids in and out and everybody has different things going on. Rush, rush, rush all the time. This dough will probably come with me to my parents so I can do some stretch and folds as well. I wait to add the roasted garlic until the end either way, but I will throw some cheese in there during our stretch and fold process. Come on. $375 on the dot. And next we will go in with 900 grams of warm filtered water. I did heat this up on my tea kettle and then added a little bit of cold water just to make sure it wasn't too warm. It temped out at like 108 degrees. But that way my dough will rush along because it is already 5 p.m. and I know better than to be starting dough this late, but here I am. 12 grams isn't gonna hurt anybody. So I'm gonna put this on, sorry, I don't really have this in a good place, on the mixer here to get a nice bubbly slurry going. Hopefully I have enough flour. I think I should be okay. So now we'll go in with 1,500 grams of bread flour. 30 grams of salt. Back on the mixer that will go. It's so much more convenient just doing this all on the mixer and saving time and energy. Good enough for me. And I do take the aliquot sample now just because I already have my ingredients mixed up outside of just the inclusions that I will be putting in. And that just gives me a way to monitor the progress of my fermentation. And once that little sample size hits the lid of the container, I know it's time to shape my dough. 91 degrees, 92, which is what it was yesterday. So hopefully this will move along just fine. Whoo, it's pretty sticky. We're gonna do 43 grams as our sample size. I have a pinned video explaining the aliquot method and showing a chart that I reference because the temperature of your dough determines the size of your sample. The warmer your dough, the larger the sample. Okay. Move this over here, plop her in a bowl. I'm gonna let this sit for about an hour. Like I said, I'll probably just take this with me to my parents' house and add some cheese in the stretch and fold process. I don't really tend to do too many rounds of stretch and folds when I use the stand mixer because it does all the work for me, which is why I like using that. So I will bring you back. I don't know, we'll see. I don't know if I want to mess with bringing my tripod and all that nonsense with me, but I will bring you back for the next step of the process.